Barnes & Noble Book Haul is somebody who's trying to read more classics and BAM books this year. None of these count towards my physical TBR, so let's get into it. The Pictures of Dorian Gray. Now, I've only heard phenomenal things, and I really want to dive into this, and you know what? Some of these classics are really short, and that's okay. Dracula. Yes, as a fantasy girly, absolutely. Emma by Jane Austen. Now, I didn't pick up Pride and Prejudice only because they didn't have the signature edition, but I've heard great things about Emma, you know? The Phantom of the Opera. Who wouldn't pick this up? This is an absolute classic. Frankenstein. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I've heard great things. I just want to read the book. The Secret Garden. I've also heard phenomenal things about this book, and I don't see much about it. Wuthering Heights. Obviously, the movie comes out in February. I've seen a lot of discourse, and I want to do my own comparison. Now, the chunkiest one, War and Peace. I wanted to read this one, and I also wanted Monte Cristo, but they didn't have Monte Cristo in the signature edition. So, is this 1,600 pages? Absolutely. But I want to be able to analyze my books a little bit more. I'm all for having a good, silly, goofy, good fucking time, but I just want to be more critical about my books this year. The Great Gatsby. I love this cover. Okay. Also, why is the movie so long if the book is this little? 1984. This is actually going to be the first one that I pick up. I'm going to be reading this with my sister. I feel like there are a lot of parallels in this book as to what's happening in the world today. So I feel like it's important. Piranesi, just a classic fantasy, and I've only heard phenomenal things. And as a fantasy girly, I feel like this was a need. The Handmaid's Tale. Obviously, also a lot of parallels to what's going on today. This will be the second one that I pick up, unfortunately. I Who Have Never Known Men. Now, I've seen this cover, but they only had this one. So I've also heard great things about this, but I've also heard that it's not a well-rounded story. So I'm excited to see how my brain comprehends it and how I take it to form my own thoughts. That is my Barnes & Noble book haul. I know it's not really as exciting just because it's not new releases and things like that, but I really do want to prioritize these this year.